So I raised $100 million.
How did you do that?
So I really wanted this coach to coach me. You want to be coached by me, then you need to take 2 of my courses. Mastering influence, I don't like salespeople. I don't want to take a sales course. I understand you don't want to take it. A lot of people have these feelings about salespeople. Well, I'm just leave you with one thing, Rich. Is you're always selling. If you're talking to your kids, you're selling them on a story and a life lesson. If you're trying to tell a joke, you're selling them that's funny. We're always selling. All right, I'll take it. I'll take the friggin' course. So I take the course. It was amazing. I love this course. Influence is a leadership skill. If you want people to follow, you need to be able to influence them. Same with sales. So the board of Morgan Stanley, these are people like Barton Biggs and people like that. The board of Morgan Stanley has $100 million to allocate for their pension money. They want to allocate it to a fund of funds. And you're starting a fund of funds of Tiger Cubs. You're competing against Grosvenor, Man Group. You're competing against the 2 top hedge funds, fund of funds in the world. So you're not going to win, but it'll give you good practice. So we go. I was 28 years old at the time. This is right after I went from this, right after this Mastering Influence course. So we go, and we're competing. It's me and my assistant and my CFO. We're all really young. I'm 28. They're like 26, 25. Man Group comes out of these stodgy old guys with their briefcases walking out, and they see us from there to present. They're laughing. I was who are these kids really gonna sell to these guys? So we go in, and I had learned that it's emotion that sells. I think you add a little bit of logic. So I made it really fun for them, and my catch was to let them know that we knew the Tiger Cubs. These are all young guys, and we can get into these funds. The other firms couldn't get into them. We were Tiger Cubs. We were from the Tiger family. We can get it. That was my catch. It was all about, it was all about the network that we had. My friend calls me back Tuesday morning. Rich Portugal calls me back. He's like, hey, they like you guys. You won. He's like, how did you beat Grosvenor and Mangrove? Those are 2 top fund of funds in the world. He's like, I don't know. He's like, are you sure you're gonna be able to pull this off? You sure you're gonna be able to make the money? I was like, no, I don't know. He's like, wait, those are my boss's bosses. You've got to come through. I was like, we will come through. The younger managers, super hungry. They were trained by Julian Robertson. This is the best of the best. And fast forward a few years later, we kicked ass. We made a ton of money for them. We beat Man Group. We beat Grosvenor. It was actually a good investment on their terms. Hey, join us for our sales webinar. You're going to learn how to influence people in a good way, in an ethical way. You've got to be selling something you really believe in. You're going to learn how to do that, just like I did when I launched my career in our fund of funds business.